Hi, it's Clark Reid back with more tech headlines. If you like these reports, we always ask you to help us out and crush that like button. You can also subscribe so you know when each new report is posted. Maybe you want to know if you're communicating with a bot or with a person, or at least a person with some degree of spelling literacy. Well, just ask them to spell strawberry. TechCrunch.com reports that it's kind of a crazy quirk, but when you query muscular AI models like ChatGPT 4o and Claude, how many times does the letter R appear in the word strawberry? They'll tell you twice. I just did a video seminar on the use of these AI models and watched as a guy produced a non-disclosure agreement in about a minute. And then he had one of the AI models, Claude in this case, translate the document into French, Italian, and simple Chinese. And it spit out the results in about 30 seconds. Pretty amazing. Well, we all know that things will lie, hallucinate, as the AI companies euphemistically say, when they don't have an answer. But this is a pretty interesting wrinkle. Good reminder that they're incredible at predicting the next word and many next words, but they don't have brains or really think. So, Claude, how many times does the letter R appear in the word strawberry? I'll wait. Apple is working on something that may be somewhat at odds with all the health features of the Apple Watch that it brings to users. Cupertino is allegedly working on more remote control for things around the home. According to AppleInsider.com, the remote could be a freestanding device or incorporated into iPhones as an app. The actual patent says, somewhat nebulously, as can be the case with a lot of patent descriptions, electronic devices with touch input components and haptic output components. From the text of the patent, it looks like it could be for finding, controlling, or reacting to most any device in the house that runs on electricity. While it could be on a phone, Apple says the description is in the description, that is, that the aim is actually not to have an iPhone-like device that the person has to constantly look at. Quote, the use of localized and global haptic output from components may help a user interact more intuitively with surrounding objects and devices, says Apple, by reducing the need for the user to look at the device at all times. In other words, it sounds like Apple has invented a universal remote control with haptic feedback. Well, here's one thought. It may be planned to control the reported Apple robots. With climate change here and looming larger all the time, here's something useful from some scientists at the University of Massachusetts Amherst. BGR.com says they have developed a flexible chalk-based coating that can be added to any type of fabric. Once it's added to the fabric, the clothes can reduce body temperature by up to 15 degrees compared to untreated clothes. The nice thing about this coating is it can be applied to nearly any commercial fabric available, making almost any outfit a set of body cooling clothes. And because the coating is at surface level, it doesn't actually change the material in any way. It doesn't even penetrate the fibers, the researchers note. The additional expense is described as low to moderate, so this could be a pretty huge deal. A research study has found that mice that take in less of a specific amino acid lived 33% longer than those that had the more normal amount. BGR.com reports that if the findings pan out on humans, it could lead to an anti-aging diet that helps us live longer. As with all human trials, though, that'll take quite a while to get approved. That said, the scientists were surprised at the result. It extended the rodents' lives that much. The actual study had a control group with 20 amino acids, another group with a reduced amount of amino acids, and then the third that had just one amino acid, isoleucine, reduced. Cutting that one amino acid seemed to create the anti-aging diet. Now, here's an interesting point. The 33% lifespan increase was for male mice. The female group only got a 7% bump in lifespan. Those eating off the anti-aging diet were also less likely to develop things like cancerous tumors, age-related prostate enlargement, and other common age-related issues. Further, the researchers found the mice eating the restricted diet ate significantly more calories but didn't actually gain any weight. Instead, they actually burned more energy and maintained lower body weights overall, despite the activity levels being on different than others in the research. I'm Clark Reid, and you're Technified for now.